Welcome to my channel. I'm Gautam Kalluri, regulated Canadian immigration consultant and founder director of CIP Study Abroad, a Canadian company based here in Toronto with offices and processing teams in India, Ukraine, Philippines, Brazil, Pakistan. Exciting time this week. Three important decisions which the Canadian government has clearly focused on international students and immigration. What are for New Year to start? Three important decisions and benefiting international students and immigration. So let's dive in. Let me share the screen so that I can explain you. Okay, so today we had our express entry draw, the 170 second, if I believe, 172nd express entry draw. So this is a Canadian experience class draw. This was specific to international students who were on postgraduate work permit and other workers in Canada who had 1 year Canadian experience or 2 year Canadian experience. So 4,750 ITAs were issued today, and the CRS score of the lowest ranked candidate was 461. So 4,750 ITAs. Great start of the new year, and this was the second consecutive draw this week. Yesterday we had January 6th, we had a draw specific to provincial nominee program, and 250 candidates were issued ITAs. So this week the government of Canada, IRCC, issued 5,000 ITAs specifically to workers who contributed to the Canadian economy, to international students on postgraduate work permit who have contributed to the Canadian economy, have been invited. So great opportunity out here for CEC draws. And I think if you all remember last year we had about 10 CEC draws, and I think more than 30,000 candidates in Canada who with an Canadian work experience were invited to apply for the permanent residency. And I think the 25th of June, the 154 draw had the lowest score of 431. So interesting, and hopefully this year, if we have, we hope to have more Canadian experience class draws. And I hope that many international students who are in Canada here and expecting Canadian experience class draws will benefit with the low CRS score. And one more important decision which the government of Canada announced today, let me show you the screen out here, was a temporary open work permit valid for 18 months for postgraduate international students who are currently on postgraduate work permit, but they have not been able to get, due to the pandemic, they have not been able to get their required Canadian work experience to apply for the immigration. So great opportunity out here. The Canadian government, if you see the statement out here, the Canadian government recognizes that the international students contribute to over 21 billion annually to the Canadian economy and support the Canadian communities. But due to the pandemic, they have not been able to get the required work experience to apply for their permanent residence. So the government has announced that an open work permit, a temporary policy to issue open work permit for a validity up to 18 months, so that the international students can remain in Canada and continue to seek employment and build a future in Canada. So great opportunity for the postgraduate work permit holders who are trying to find jobs but have been unable. There are many students who unfortunately, were postgraduate work permit but struggle to get the work experience. So great opportunity out here. And very interesting fact out here, quick facts, if you can see, in 1971 there were 6.6 people working age to support each Canadian senior. Currently there are 3 Canadian workers for every retired Canadian, but by 2035 there will only be 2 workers for every retired Canadian. So without the immigrants to help support the needs of aging population, younger Canadians will have to pay more taxes to support the Canadians and the benefits out here. So that is one more reason why the Canadian government is very focused on immigration, because international students and work permit holders here on different work permits, they are the future permanent residents and Canadians, and they will support the future Canadian economy. So great strategy here by the government of Canada to support international students to by providing them a temporary open work permit, 18 months. And if you see, as per the IRCC estimates that with this policy, with the temporary open work permit, about 52,000 graduates will benefit. So it's definitely a big number, and great present from the government of Canada to all the postgraduate work permit holders. Interesting year to start with. It's been 2020 has been difficult, but thankfully to all the postgraduate work permit holders, the Canadian government has supported you with this new policy for for a temporary open work permit extension. So congratulations to you all guys, and let's see how things work out with the upcoming Express entry draws, maybe more CEC draws, and maybe more general draws for the candidates who are out of Canada looking to immigrate. Yeah. So thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, subscribe, like it. My name is Gautam Kuluri, and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I'm the director of CIP Study Abroad, and previously worked as the International Students Recruitment Officer in Conestoga College and Mohawk College. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Yeah. So let me wrap up and see if